I haven't been in my comfort zone in a really long time. We are on our way to family pictures. Danny teaching me how to TikTok.
But baby, in the meantime, I'ma need a little more me time, a little more setting you free time. I'ma need a little me time, just a little bit of me time.
Good morning, everybody. As you saw, the clickbait of this video, it is going to be a vlog, but I want to say a couple things before we get into the fun vlogness of it. It's been a while, guys. First of all, Shannon and Courtney are here. We are filming something else for you right now. Like, this is a good energy. We're like cutting it back to work. Like, I actually got ready. So when I first filmed this vlog, it was I would say what, guys, like 2 months ago now? And I finished it back here in LA once I got back about a month ago. Obviously, COVID is still a thing, was still a thing, but everything else going on in the world with Black Lives Matter had not happened yet. So I want to say a couple things before we get into it. One, this vlog was filmed before the Black Lives Matter movement was happening. And during the time that it started to happen, I did not feel comfortable putting content out, obviously, but it's getting to a point now where I feel like there's a way for influencers, celebrities, whoever to use their platforms how they normally do while also spreading awareness, and that's kind of what I want to start doing and what I have been doing on other social accounts. I feel very strongly and I feel very many ways about everything that's going on in the world right now. I did put out a statement on my Instagram. I'm not gonna go into all of the way I feel because we'd be sitting here like for 3 days straight, probably a year straight. If you want to check out what I said, it's right here. You can find it on my Instagram page. I feel like there aren't exactly right words to say when it comes to something like this. I will say, me personally, this has been a huge wake-up call because even though I've always been anti-racist, I also was very unaware. I just want to give you guys a brief background of like kind of where I grew up. I grew up in a fully white community. So even though I was raised to treat people equally, I have never ever seen something like this ever in my life. When I tell you I grew up in an all-white community, I mean there were 4 African-American people in my graduating class of 500 people. These kind of things were not really taught in my community or really at my school. Yes, we had Black History Month. Yes, like we talked about it, but it was never really taught to us how serious this is. So now, like I mentioned in my statement, I have really opened my eyes and have seen firsthand how privileged I am. And I want to make a really important point because I've seen so many things on social media that bother me when it comes to the words white privilege. White privilege, no one is saying it to use it against you. And I feel like people who maybe are uneducated or unaware or grew up in a community like I did immediately take offense to that term. White privilege just means that you have never ever been in a situation or in trouble or killed or had somebody in your family murdered by the police because of their skin color. I want to make sure my audience is aware that white privilege is a power and not something that you should be running from or hiding or taking offense to, and actually actively use it in your day-to-day life. Every single day, I want you guys to be aware, use your voice, stand up for what you believe in. So that was a lot. I'm not gonna say too much about it. I did wanna say that I'm very aware of what's going on, even though I'm posting this video. I'm constantly trying to spread awareness as much as I can, donating wherever I can, protesting when I can. And I also wanna say thank you to my fellow peers on the platforms who are actually using their voices for good. With that being said, I am releasing this vlog today, obviously, and if anyone takes offense to me posting content during this time, please let me know. I personally have just been in a weird headspace and honestly looking for content to kind of turn to when I'm feeling kind of weird. So I was hoping to do the same thing for you guys. But if this is something you find offensive, and if there's multiple people who think so, let me know, comment down below, and we will go back on a break. Now, let's get into the clickbait of this vlog. My 12-year-old little sister, Danny, teaches me how to TikTok. We do some family stuff. I was in Nashville, and roll the clips.
Good morning, everybody. I am now in Tennessee. If you guys watched my last couple vlogs, I was in Miami for a couple months, got stuck there during the whole quarantine thing, and then when Tony, my quarantine buddy, had to leave, I decided to drive 9 hours home, and then my family met me in Atlanta, and then we drove the rest of the way home, so that was like a 13-hour trip, and I've been in Tennessee for the past 2.5 weeks. Second thing, really sorry about the lack of content. I'm just gonna be super honest right now. When I was in Miami, I was on a very, what is wrong with this light? That's how my brain works in quarantine, by the way. Up and down all the time. I was in a really good routine. I was like waking up, doing all my stuff, working out. I am one of those people who is constantly having to do something to like feel normal, and I don't think that's really normal, but I also know a lot of people like that. I didn't really like take in everything that's going on. I was just like, oh yeah, another day, whatever, like blah, blah, blah. Month went by, I'm like, oh, this is still cool, whatever. Me and Tony hanging out, getting tan. Third month comes and I'm like, oh shit, like I haven't been in my comfort zone in a really long time. If you're not feeling okay right now, just know you're not alone. It's okay to not feel okay, and it's okay to be overwhelmed, but just how I've been working on that is just like telling myself that the world is not ending if you need to take a mental break. So that's what I did, and I've been here in Nashville. I've been spending a lot of time with my family. It's been really, really fun. It's kind of like all over the place though, because my whole plan here was I was gonna do a before and after like room tour, but the problem is we got all the painting done and like made it all nice.
You're doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah, but I hate it. Like I'm not enjoying myself at all. Then I ordered like a bunch of stuff to come into the room, but since shipping is delayed and like you can't really shop, I never really got to the finished products. Yeah, that was one vlog plan that died. Then JC and I were gonna do a bunch of stuff, but he's kind of like me when it comes to handling emotions, right JC?
Facts.
We're like the exact same. Say hi to brother JC.
Hi, sisters.
Hey sisters. Today is family picture day. Yay, dysfunctional family picture day. Right now, I was already ready because I did my hair pretty early and I don't know how to do makeup right. Oh, I took some B-roll. Cue the B-roll.
It's not feelings, that's cool with me, if that's what you need.
Still like an hour before we have to leave, so I'm gonna go make JC take me to Starbucks because that's what little brothers are for.
Vanilla latte with coconut milk.
Okay, bye. Oh, that was hard. Wow. Oh, nice boob shot. She didn't put that in. JC? Are we going? Finally, doesn't even open my door. Just kidding, he normally does. Okay, so it's 2:42, we still have plenty of time. There's not much open here. The vibe is a lot more chill than it was in Miami, virus-wise, but everyone still wears masks. Things are opening more here now, like this Starbucks is open. Some restaurants, some sit-downs open. It's feeling a lot more like normal life, but with that being said, we never know because some sick people go out, get other people sick. I don't know, we're praying for the best, but yeah. Do you have anything to say?
I gotta think of what's appropriate to say. Hold on, let me think of a fact. Did you know that if you have $1 and you spend $1, you have $0?
He's so bright. Did she say they're a little unstable?
I think she said she's mentally unstable.
Same. Back to the house we go. Please don't kill us. Oh my God, there's stinks on the ground. Okay, we are on our way to family pictures. We're all matching. Well, it's a pretty somber day outside.
Which is why we chose to wear black.
And also we're all mourning because we don't have lives anymore. Danny's gonna teach me how to do TikTok later. I already know, but it's really good clickbait. She learns the dances in a different way than I do. Look at all of us just driving to family photos.
You know, it's gonna be a picture of me and 6 girls. You know that, right?
Aw.
No, what about JC?
6 girls.
JC, you look so happy.
Bro.
Are you wearing that jacket?
Maybe.
No.
Okay, no. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. All right.
Good boy.
Baby, in the meantime, I'ma need a little more me time, a little more setting you free time.
This is the hardest photo shoot ever. It's raining. When you didn't finish high school in school, so you gotta do senior pictures on a rock.
What you do?
It's natural. Ha 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 ha.
We can reenact our first date.
Oh, let me not say a word.
Woo! Okay, so we just finished family pictures, but it started getting cold and raining, so we had to dip. And it's time for the clickbait portion of this video, which is Danny teaching me how to TikTok. She's been on Musical.ly and TikTok forever, and the way she learns things versus how I learn things are very different. My camera just died 3 times, so we're gonna go change and be back as soon as the camera's charged. Danny's gonna teach us how to TikTok. Okay, so the way that Danny does it, as we kind of talked about as she was learning, it definitely takes me at least 20 to 30 minutes to learn a dance. At least it takes her 5 to 10. So the first step is find what you you like. Find your vibe. Watch the dance a bunch of times if you like the dance stuff. Start doing it, the moves without the music. Then once you feel like you got them, try to put it to the music.
Yes.
What are the top 3 tips for TikTok, new TikTokers?
Before like you start doing dances, you should learn many. A lot of TikTok dances repeat same motion, so as long as you have that motion, then you can pretty much just put all the dances together because you already know those moves.
So wise.
Huh?
You're so wise. Tip number 2.
Just be yourself. Like in dances, people are stiff because they can't have fun or be themselves in it. It makes the dance look a little awkward.
So
just
add
be
your
yourself.
own character to it.
Yeah, add your own flavor.
That is something in all kinds of content. Like it's okay to like what somebody else does, but make it your own. 3rd tip.
Just like when you're done with the like TikTok, don't compare yourself to others because then like it's not fun.
So let's do the whoa first. Like a lot of people, including myself, don't really do the whoa that well. Show us the 2 most popular whoas.
Okay, so basically I just throw mine up and I catch it for myself, put a fist and like move it down.
So it's like you're throwing up a ball, catching it, and throwing it.
Yeah, but like it's like a circular motion.
So do it again slow. Okay, now try to teach me. So we're gonna throw it up.
Throw it up, catch it, circle motion, and hit it. Yeah.
Okay. Look, that feels awkward. 1, 2, 3, punch. Okay, so what is whoa number 2?
So you have like your 2 hands and just like X them and then like move them. So like.
So X and then shake. Those are the 2 most popular whoas learned by 12-year-old little sister, as the clickbait stated. Now we're gonna do the hip thing. I'm used to like all-star dancing, which is very wide. And a lot of these TikTok moves are like very slow, but you have to make them big. So I'm still working on that.
You should have seen me like in my musical years. I was like all over the place, like.
Whoa. So she's gonna teach us how to do the hip shake.
But you have your fist down here and you basically just put your shoulder up and move like with your legs.
So start feet together, right? Shoulder up, and then you just move your shoulder. But some people can like, I mean, you can.
Some people just do like this, that's fine.
Some people like
do their own
swing it
thing.
around, but I think the most clean way is what you did, which is the shoulder lift. It's awkward. So lift, and then she does more of like a shoulder vibe. I think I do more of like a hip. It's supposed to look a little stiff, but like still move your hands to the right and the left. Like you don't want to be like this. Move number 3 is the hip
Twister.
hip twister. And this is how you do it.
You just would have your hand out here. You'd start fist again. And you just basically move in a circle, pop your butt, and then pop your butt again. So you would have your fist over here, like kind of break the circle, not like as wide, but like break the circle. Pop your hip and put it back, pop it back.
And then pull.
And then pull.
So it's straight here, back, and then pull. So it's like a round and then pull.
You said it.
Okay, so let's do a small one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. If you're gonna do it bigger, it's more of like a. Ah! Woo, maybe just keep it small. So we learned how she learns her dances. Obviously, that's like depends on who you are, but she's really, really good at it, like freakishly good at it. 2, the simple moves that look harder than they are, like honestly, the whoa for me is still kind of awkward, but whatever, I'm old. The 3rd thing is gonna be some of her favorite effects and how to use them. Okay, so we're gonna make a TikTok just randomly. Okay.
So then, basically there's like a little plus button over here, kind of like a verified
Check,
plus
it's
button.
a check mark, not a plus, but yeah.
And then you click that, and there's your video, and there's a little button that says effects, and you go there and you basically do whatever.
What's your most
effect.
like popular thing that you use?
I don't really use effects, but if I were to, probably the bling.
Yeah, a lot of people use the bling. Hold it down as long as you want it.
And then you save, and there it is. There's your bling. If you wanted to add like text, there's literally a thing that says text. There you go.
Okay, perfect, keep that there. And then let's say I wanted to like add color, like a filter. How do we do that? So you just swipe right, kind of like on Instagram.
Or there's like a huge, like, there's filters up at the top, and you can see all your options. And then you can see how bright you want the filter, like less.
So guys, there you have it. That is like the basics of TikTok 101 from Danny. If you do not follow her on TikTok, make sure you do so. We haven't eaten since breakfast because of family pictures and we're starving, so let's go eat. The parents didn't want to cook us dinner tonight, even though it is my last night here. Okay guys, I'm gonna go around the table and I want you to say your favorite,
That's my drink.
your favorite thing about quarantine so far.
Spending time with the family because they're forced to spend time with me.
We literally don't have a choice.
Netflix.
You're home.
Aw, see, Grandma, that's why you're my favorite person.
Well, I was gonna be sappy, but Grandma took mine, so now.
Aww, my own mom
Just
didn't even
having
say
all the
that.
family home because we don't ever have that happen.
We would have.
Except JC's hair is out of control and it's really making me want to vomit.
It would be like,
share it with you,
I told you already, but having you home, because like whenever you do come,
Yeah.
you come for like
maybe
5 days.
Uh-huh.
So we've actually got to like have fun and stuff. And also like working out, I guess.
My favorite thing I think is, well, I don't really like anything about quarantine, to be honest, but I like being
suck up.
home. And I like being able to have extra time to organize things that I haven't been able to work on. Now that we have finished eating, we have decided that we are gonna teach our parents how to do TikTok. Okay, we'll be back for the TikTok.
I mean, a million.
Hey guys. Hey JC.
Yo, what's up, big dog?
Oops. Good morning, everybody. I'm back in LA and I realized that I never finished out that vlog the way that it was supposed to go. So my mom ended up having a few too many drinks to be learning TikTok, so we were just all hanging out together, and Danny was teaching TikToks, me and Morgan did a TikTok. We had a really fun night. Dude, TikTok is so entertaining and so crazy to me because all of like the younger kids on TikTok, like for example Danny, she can pick that stuff up so fast. But anyways guys, I'm sorry that that vlog was literally all over the place. I feel like the way I was like feeling and projecting through that vlog, like with my energy, was exactly how chaotic my brain felt like the past 3.5 weeks. And now that I'm back in LA, I've only been here 2 days, but I already feel so much better, besides the fact that I had to unpack 190 pounds of luggage. But it feels really, really good to be back in my own space. Seems longer than 3 months and a couple weeks, but that's what it's been. I am back in LA because I do have work to get done here, and there are still things going on behind the scenes that you guys will be seeing very soon. I already have a video that I already filmed for you guys. I feel like I'm gonna be pumping out a lot more YouTube content. I know I've been saying that like since the start of quarantine, but I honestly just wasn't in the right headspace at home to be filming, and I felt like it was more important to take that mental break for myself because I've never really had to deal with anything like that before mentally, and I now feel so much better. If you wanna see any LA content, let me know. I mean, I know I've already been slacking, and I said that in Miami and I only did 2 videos, and I said that in Nashville and I did this video, so I'm gonna keep myself on track here in LA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
All right, guys, so let's take it all the way back to August 2nd, 2019.